Okay, here's part 2 of rational exponents. The following examples require a bit more work and/or caution. Simplify the expression the fourth root of x squared. Now I put a little note at the bottom of the page about this particular problem, but I'll go ahead and explain what I'm talking about. The fourth root of x squared. Now remember, anytime you take the even root, or when your index is even, you need to make sure that what's underneath the radical is positive. If it is not positive, then the answer that you're going to get is an imaginary number. Okay? So just for, making sure that you get a real number answer, you need to make sure that whatever's under the radical is positive. And you do that by inputting the absolute value symbol. Okay? So for this particular problem, the fourth root of x squared means x to the, this is your power, this is your index, so 2 over 4, x to the 2/4 power. Now since you are taking an even root, you need to make sure that is inside absolute value to make sure that it's positive. So that would be the absolute value of x to the 1/2 power. Well, 1/2 power just means square root. So that's the square root of the absolute value of x. So for b, we're supposed to write the cube root of 2 times the square root of 3 as a single radical. This one's going to take a little bit of thought. Let's go ahead and rewrite those using our fractions for exponents. So the cube root of 2 is 2 to the 1/3 power. And the square root of 3 is 3 to the 1/2 power. Now, if these bases had been the same, we could just add the exponents. Well, at some point we want to do that. So what we should do is get common denominators for our exponents. That would be 6, right? So if this is a 6, 3 times 2 is 6, so 1 times 2 is 2. 2 times 3 is 6, so 1 times 3 is 3. In other words, 1/2 is the same as 3/6, and 1/3 is the same as 2/6. Now rewrite this, leaving the 1/6 as a fraction, but putting the 2 with the base of 2 here. So we're going to have 2 squared all to the 1/6 power. Does that make sense? It's kind of like you're unmultiplying it. 2 times 1/6 is how you get that 2/6. Do the same thing for the 3. That's 3 cubed to the 1/6 power. Okay, well 2 squared is 4, so that's 4 to the 1/6 power. And 3 cubed is 27, so that's 27 to the 1/6 power. Well, this is the same thing as the 6th root of 4 times the 6th root of 27. According to the rules of radicals, if the indices are the same, then you can multiply what's underneath the radical. So 4 times 27 is 108. And we get the 6th root of 108. If you wanted to write that using a fraction, it would be 108 to the 1/6 power.